Hey y'all, this is this edition of Produce Word. We're doing it on Rainier Cherries. Rainier Cherries were first grown in Washington. It's actually an American breed. It was bred by the University of Washington, a guy named Harold. I forgot his last name, but whatever. Harold, and he bred Bing cherries and Van cherries together in the 1950s, and he came up with the Rainier variety. They named it after Mount Rainier in Washington. It's the tallest mountain in Washington. Rainier cherries, they are different than dark red cherries. They kind of have some yellowing and some blush. The way I know that, I mean, this is just my opinion, but I think the ones that have the more red on them taste sweeter. These ones are still good, but it's just I think the ones with the more red are sweeter. That's just my personal opinion. I have no science behind that or anything. But Rainier cherries are interesting because about a third of the fruit is eaten by birds. And so that's one of the reasons why they're so expensive. The fruit, it's hard to harvest the fruit off the trees. In Japan, one Rainier cherry can cost up to $5. Isn't that crazy? So that's why they're a little more expensive at the supermarket. They're also susceptible to bruising and scarring a little bit more because their skin's a little softer. They're a pretty sweet cherry. They have a lot of sugar, and you can use them in smoothies, or you can eat them fresh, or you can throw them on pancakes, or throw them on top of ice cream or something. Or you could try to make a jam. It might be pretty expensive, but to me, I like Rainier cherries. They're some of my favorites. Probably later on I'll do one specifically on a variety of Rainiers called Skylar Rays, if I can find them. This year, the crop for cherries has been a little rough. But yeah, Rainiers usually come on usually from like in June into July, and they have a Rainier festival for the cherries on July 11th. So we're gonna try this piece of fruit. That's some bomb fruit. Yeah, they have pits, so watch out for that. And you want to wash them. You always should wash your fruit. And that's this edition of Produce Word. Word.